Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the shop. Kind of a little bit of a thunderstormy, rainy kind of day here. So, decided I had a couple of things I needed to do. Decided I'd come out to the shop this evening. Go ahead and get them done. And figured I'd come in and show you guys what I got for you today. So this is something that I haven't seen on most of the channels that I've watched. As y'all may know, this is probably something that a lot of you guys may not even know about, because I didn't know about this knife until a friend of mine gave this knife to me, and he said, "You like case?" And he said, "Here you go." Yep, it's a case. And I didn't know or realize until I've done a little bit of research on this, and I thought maybe somebody had taken a knife and put plastic or a polymer or whatever you want to call that type of handle on it, but no, Case made these from somewhere around 2006 or 2003 to 2006. I'm not sure what those X's and dots kind of mean, so it could be any of those numbers between there. Now I'm not sure what it had. This specific knife has a name for it, and I would have to go back and look it up. But yeah, they made this. It's kind of a polymer, plasticky type knife. Back in those years, to kind of help with, people didn't want to spend a whole pile of money on a pocket knife, and so they made this. I'm not sure what the retail on that then would have probably been, but you can see I've been cutting with it here in the shop. I had it clipped to my pocket, and I said, I'll use it because it's a fairly sharp blade. I mean, it's not clean. I hadn't cleaned it, but it's a USA made. The numbers on it is LT1505LC, and it is stainless steel. So you kind of get, this thing's kind of wobbly, it was cheaply made. You get the up and down movement too. Of course, I don't use this knife very often. I used to carry it a lot. Whenever my friend gave it to me, and but I don't carry it as much anymore, just because it's a sentimental gift. It's one that he gave to me, and I kind of really don't want to use it for fear of messing it completely up. Of course, it was like that whenever I got it, all the play in it and stuff, and but there's no real way of tightening it up either. So it's just a pinned, I guess, a pin style knife. Of course, I kind of wish there was a way you could tighten it up, but these pins, I'm assuming they're just kind of like the style of like any case knife. They just pin them or squeeze them or however they do them to get them to go together. But it's a different style of case knife. Now, I'd watched a bunch of channels and maintained a couple of good friends and stuff, but let's see if we can't get a measure on this. So the blade in length is 2.5. I think they measure it 2 7/8, but that's all the way back. The whole overall knife, which is not a very big knife, comes to 6 and let's see, somewhere in 5/8 range, pretty close to it. That's just a general guess. This is a cheap tape measure. But yeah, comment below there. I figured I'd bring this into y'all. I hadn't ever seen one of these, and it is a liner lock style knife. Of course, I had seen a bunch of different posts on these for some reason, or had went through and tried to look this knife up, but you can't find it. It's pretty rare. I've seen some of these go on eBay, but it's hard to tell actually how much they would go for now. Let's see if we can get y'all in here. Yeah. So that says tested XX. So it is a true case. It has, openability, and it's remained very sharp for its age and all that stuff and all that jazz. It is a very sharp knife. It maintained its edge very well to be, a cheap made knife. Of course, I believe that the case quality in just the knife, just the blade alone, I could see their point in making it plastic on the end here just to save a little bit of money and to put a knife together that somebody would use, but the short span of this knife kind of, I don't know if it's rare, if you'd call it rare, but it's kind of rare to me. I've never seen one. I've never seen another one like it. And a lot of people don't talk about these, so we'll see what kind of reaction we get to this, because I like the odd factor of it, and you hardly ever see any more of those. And they've never really done anything in the future for those, so this is just one of those cases that, I don't know, didn't get a refill. Alright, that's all I got for you for this one. God bless. Make sure you live life outdoors.